Okay, so let's write our first blog post live. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is looking at the strategy or my unique way of using ChatGPT to write my blog post. Okay, that's my awesome article writing strategy. Um, this is what I usually do or use to write a blog post with ChatGPT. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to ask ChatGPT for a list of all relevant keywords around the topic. Okay, and then after that, we create a multiple outlines using the list. Okay, that is the keyword that is going to be provided by ChatGPT. And then after that, we will create or we will look for other prompts, or we can compare. This is optional. Okay, you can compare you can create multiple outline with different prompts and combine it to one. Okay, in order for you to get a rich content for the target keywords, it is always advisable to get a couple of outlines and then you look at the content and then you merge them. Okay, then after that you create or you generate long tail keyword with some of the keywords that will be generated by ChatGPT, so that you'll be able to spread these keywords in the blog post that you are going to write. Is that okay? Yeah. Then after that, you create the whole content, and the content creation or writing the content, you generate the blog post titles and then meta description, and then you write each section of the outline differently. That is the best way to use ChatGPT to write an article, because if you put the whole outline there and then tell ChatGPT to write, you might not get a very good content. So what you have to do is write each section of your outline differently. Then you combine them as one blog post. After you have created all your section, or write after you have written all the section, join them to one, you go ahead and rewrite the portions of the blog post and then audit the final post. Okay, so this is how I used ChatGPT to write my blog post. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT and then apply this and see. Okay, so first of all, so we go to ChatGPT and then first of all, let me tell you this. There is this extension that I use in creating my blog post. Okay, let me open the. Okay, so you go to Google and then you type in AIPRM. Okay, this is the prompt for, or this is the website. You click on it and then you come here. Now when you come here, you click install for free. Okay, now when you click install for free, it will ask you which extension or which browser you are using. I'm using Google Chrome, so you just install Google Chrome. All right, now I have already installed this, so I am not going to do any other installation again. So you just click on this and it will install this and then tell you to add to Chrome. I already have it in my Chrome, so it will tell me to remove. Okay, so you just add it to your Chrome. Now when you add this to your Chrome and you open your ChatGPT, this is what you will see. Okay, it will load this already prompt that you can just click on them and then apply or use them. This is another way you can use this to apply this technique and then will allow it to work. So what you're going to do is you just go for maybe outline. Okay, there are this, I usually use this and this two outline, blog post outline is what I usually use to create my outline of my blog post. So you can use this, and then after that you come and use this as well. Then you look at what is inside the content. Okay, so let me just go ahead and do this. So first of all, I'll click on this and then insert the keyword that I am going to write about. So the keyword that I'm going to write about is home office setup. Okay, and that is the keyword I'm targeting. That is the main keyword of my website. So I do this and I click. So ChatGPT will give me, this prompt will give me an outline of this particular blog post, which includes introduction, the rise of remote work, importance of well-designed home office. Then it comes to economic essential, choosing the right desk, comfortable chair selection, importance of proper lighting. Okay, so this is exactly how this is going to be. All right, then the third part, the third section, technology infrastructure. You have powerful computer and laptops, high-speed internet connection, essential peripherals, keyboard, mouse, etc. Yeah. Then our organization and storage. Okay, so you can see that the outline here is exactly what this keyword is supposed to cover. Okay, but in order for you to be very sure of it, you just leave this and then you go to a new chart. Then you come again and then you look for this is what we used, so we come to use this one. Now you click on this and then you give in the same keyword. Okay, and then you hit enter. Now this prompt will also come with another set of outline. Now let's see if this and the previous one have the same or similar topics that has been covered in each. Okay, so from the introduction you have importance of well-designed home office, which I think is in the other one. Okay, so let's copy the first one. Okay, so let's copy the first one and paste it on our Google Doc. So we open Google Doc and then we paste it here. Okay, so this is the first one. So we open another sheet, go ahead and open another sheet, and then okay, so then the second one also have importance of well-designed home office, how an optimized setup enhances productivity and work-life balance. Okay, then you can see the difference is, let me copy this one too so we can compare them in a real sheet. Okay, so importance of home office, how optimized, and then importance of well-designed home office. Okay, so now I have the rise of the rise of remote work, and then importance of well-designed home office, how an optimized setup enhances productivity and work-life balance. Then choosing the right space. Okay, the second option for this particular one talks about us choosing the right space, evaluating available space, factors to consider when selecting a location, natural light and ventilation, distraction and noise. So this is really good for this particular side. So I'll just copy this and then come to the second one, economic. So I will add the whole of this second. Okay, choosing because first of all, when you do the introduction, I prefer to talk about how to choose the location. Okay, because that will be the best to follow up with it. So you copy this and then you bring it here. So choosing the right location, which is the II here. All right, so introduction, choosing the right space, then you come to economic essentials, okay, which is choosing the right desk, comfortable chair selection, and importance of proper lighting. All right, so the third here is essential furniture and equipment, economic chair, economic office chair, functional desk setup, adjustment height, sufficient storage, high quality monitor. I think this is more. So let me use this. Okay, yes. So this is great, and then so this would be the 3, section 3, and this would be the section 4. Okay, so the section 4 talks about technology. Okay, so the powerful computers and laptops. Okay, high-speed internet connection. Okay, essential peripheral keyboard, mouse. Okay, so then let's come here and see furniture, sufficient storage. Okay, so looking at this, I think the first one is perfect here. All right, now let's go to the fourth, that is the 5th section. The 5th section is organization and storage. So decluttering your workspace, efficient storage solutions, cable management tips. Okay, so let's check. Do they have anything here? Decor elements, plants and greenery. Nope, not this. So early. Okay, so economic health. Nope. Tech essentials, reliable internet connection, backup power solutions, organization apps and software tools, project management tools, time tracking, connectivity and communication, video conferencing. Nope, I don't like this setup. I don't like this outline. I just have to start with the basics first. So I come here, organization. Okay, this is good. Then I have adding plans for healthy environment. That is personalizing your space. All right, after decluttering your workspace and efficient storage solutions, talking about cables and management tips, you can now talk about personalizing the space. I mean, bringing your personality into your home office. All right, then after that you can go ahead. This is 4, this is 5, this is 6, 4, so this should be 5, then this should be 6, this should be 7. Okay, so on the 6th, on the 6th, you go to the 7, sound and noise management. That is the quality headphones. You can talk about this, and then you move to productivity boosters, time management techniques, setting realistic goals. Yeah, this is really good. This outline is best. Okay, then you have your health and well-being. when it comes to working from home, importance of breaks and stretching, creating relaxation corner, promoting mental health in the home office. Okay, then you come down. Okay, so this is 7, this is 6, 7, this is 8. Okay, then this will be 9, this will be 9, and this will be 10. Okay, so after talking about the health implications working from home, you will have to talk about the connectivity and connection, communication, video conferencing tools, efficient email management, staying connected with team members. I don't think I need to talk about this, but it is also good to talk about this because this outline is actually referring to home setup for a corporate body, or like you are an employee for a particular company and you need to or you have such team members. Okay, or it could also be that you are already established as an online hustler and then you already have team members that you can work with. But what I'm doing now is just a setup for an online business, somebody who is just starting up. Okay, so this is okay to add. I can talk about it, but my focus should be on a new or a beginner. So a beginner may not have a team members to no, okay, so a beginner can also have a team member, but with this challenge I think we are not with team members yet. So after that you go to budget friendly setups. Okay, so you talk about affordable furniture choices, and then you have free or low cost software solutions, do it yourself office decor ideas and stuff like that. So this is also great. Then I will let me highlight this first so that this will be in a kind of quotation, whether to add it or not. Then you come to the green sustainable practices, eco-friendly office supplies, energy. All these things are just extras. Okay, you can talk about them or not, but there is one particular thing that I want to add to this outline. Okay, now after you have chosen your right space, I want to talk about various setups for various professionals. Okay, so I can talk about something like, let me just open a new tab. Okay, so after you have dealt with choosing the right space, I want to add something here like setting up home office. So this is where you will talk about various office setup for, let's say for example, a cyber security lab home office setup. You have a graphic designer home office setup. You have software engineer home office setup. You can talk about forex trader home office setup, a writer home office setup, YouTube studio home office setup. You can even talk about somebody who is a gamer. Okay, so a gamer home service. So you can talk about a gamer home or gaming. Let me use gaming home office setup. All right, so this is a few or a couple of different offices that you can show how to set them up. Then after that, because most of this after this, the rest, they all have some kind of common thing, because when it comes to choosing of desk, a game desk, a graphic design desk will be different from, let's say, a YouTube studio desk. All right, so you need to show the difference in which setup is best for what profession or what work. Okay, so then after that, you can then come and talk about the desk, the chair, and the rest. All right, so with this outline, I'm sure this is really good. Now when we go to the outline that I just, or the process that I use to do this, mine is a little bit different from what I'm showing you right now, but it is also the same thing that I've been using. Okay, I'm just showing you the very shortest way possible. Okay, now if you use this this procedure, you come to the same place that I have just given you here. Okay, but I want to show you how this one will also work. It's just that it will give you a different outline or something, but you will still come up with the same outline that is being laid out here. So let me just copy this. Okay, so I'll copy this. Now I'll go to ChatGPT. I create a new, and then I put it here. Okay, so let me just use this, and this is what the prompt is saying. I want to create a content around home office setup. Now home office setup here is the keyword that you are targeting. So it could be email marketing. I want to write content around email marketing, or any keyword that you are targeting. So this is the keyword. Then, to be seen as an authority on this topic, please give me all the relevant keywords to cover. Okay, then you hit enter. Now ChatGPT will come up and give you exact keywords that you need to cover. Okay, so here you have furniture, equipment, you have connectivity, you have organization, decor, economics, you have technology, you have software and apps, health and well-being, lightning, security, you have meeting and collaboration, types and tricks, tips and tricks, and then you have reviews, trends. Okay, as you can see, this one is giving you reviews, trends, tips and tricks, as we are not getting it over here. Okay, but let's continue. You will see why I said you will come to the same place that I arrived with using the other prompt. So you come here. Now create multiple outline using the list. Okay, so you copy this prompt or this command, and then you put it to ChatGPT. So I'll go to ChatGPT, and then I say, with the list that using the list above, create a pillar blog post outline. All right, so let's hit this, and you can see ChatGPT is using this keyword list, or the keywords that provided up here, to create an outline for you. So you see, it has also started with introduction, a brief overview of increasing importance of home office setups, mention the surge in remote work and the need for efficient home workspace. Okay, then it comes to talk about furniture essentials, that is desk, choosing the right desk size and style, adjustable height desk for economic benefits. Then it comes to talk about chair and talk about storage, and then it comes to lightning. So you can see that it's just following almost the same pattern that we have already created with the other prompt. Okay, but just like I was telling you with this, okay, you need to create multiple outlines with different prompts and combine them into one. This is very important because using ChatGPT to write a blog post is going to be very difficult to get without recognizing it as an AI written keyword. So in order for you to come up with a very helpful content, a rich content, you need to cover almost everything within that topic. Okay, and so in order for you to catch up or know exactly what are in it, now I have this also is another outline. So I'll just go through it. As you can see, there are some sections that I can add to this in order to make it rich. When I come to economic essential, choosing the right desk, comfortable chair selection, importance, you can see that it just gave me only 3. But when I come to the other one, it talks about choosing the right desk size and style. Okay, adjustable height desk for economic benefits. Then it talks about importance of comfortable and supportive chair, features to look for an economic chair. So these features to look for in economic chair is also very important that you can talk about it over here. Okay, so I can add this one to the chair side. Okay, so comfortable chair. I can do this and make this as something subtopic that I can talk about it over here. Is that okay? So this is just a matter of me going through this outline and then make sure if there is a topic that I can, or there's a section that I can use to improve what I have over here, then I have to go ahead and add to it. So I'm just going through and then see which one I can add to it. Economic health, adjustable desk, okay, exercise equipment, mental health, so stress relief tips for remote workers, apps, technology to docking stations, external. This is very important, the docking stations and external drives. Okay, how to keep your data from this has really happened to me before. Okay, I recorded some videos and unfortunately I lost the laptop, and because of that, those videos I cannot get them. Unfortunately, my my cloud drive is full already, so I cannot upload those videos, and I have lost those videos. So this is also very important to talk about it. When you are setting up your home office, you should start thinking about how to keep backups and how to keep your data from lost or something like that, damage or something like that. Okay, so this is also very important. So technology tools, simplifying connectivity with docking stations, importance of regular data backups. Let me see if there are other backup stuff here that I okay, so from the look of things, I don't have any backup personalizing. Okay, so I can add technology tools. Okay, I can add technology tools for troubleshooting common issues, green, budget friendly. Okay, so then I will just add this to this side. After talking about the budget, I can come up and talk about this. I can talk about technology tools. Okay, so the technology tools will be the XII. Okay, so I'll come back again and see if USB hub wireless chargers, expanding USB. Is this really necessary? No. I have time tracking software, monitoring productivity and managing time effectively, setting up realistic work. Okay, so security measures. Okay, so I think security measures is good. You need to factor this as a main topic to talk about it. Secure Wi-Fi network setting up. Okay, so I will just add this. After that, technology, I can add this. Okay, so I can add this to talk about the VPN antivirus software, ensuring secure. Okay, all right, so with this you have created this. Okay, now you can go ahead and let me see, tips and tricks for success. So all what you have to do is just spend a little time, check which of the topics that you need to add to make sure that your outline is very helpful. Okay, it's not necessarily a very long blog post, not necessarily that, but if it is short and it is rich, covers almost everything that the person will, or whoever is searching for such a keyword, will need to know, then it's best. Okay, so it's not necessarily something that you should have a very long outline, but something that is helpful. Okay, then after you have gotten your outline, and combine them to one, generate long tail keywords for the blog post. Okay, so you have to generate, but mind you, there is a reason why this pillar blog post is generated. The outline that we just created is a pillar blog post outline, because each and every section of this blog post is a separate blog post on its own. That is what the pillar blog post is all about. Okay, so every section of this outline is a separate keyword that we are going to target, and that is why we need to make sure we create a long tail keyword that are associated with this outline that we have created. Okay, so we copy this. Okay, so generate long tail keywords. Let me just copy this as my next command. So I have generate long tail keywords for the pillar blog post, for the pillar blog post, or yes, for the pillar blog post. So you just hit enter for this, and then it will come up with this: best economic chair for office under $200, how to organize cables in an adjustable. So all these keywords are keywords that are related to the blog post that we are about to create. So we are going to use these keywords. Okay, we are going to spread these keywords within the blog post that we are about to write. All right, so you copy this, the keywords, and you put it aside somewhere within. You can put it at the top. Let me just put it at the top. Okay, so I do this. This is the keywords that I'm going to use. I'm not going to use all of them, but a couple of them, I mean, will work for this blog post. Okay, so looking at this introduction, importance of this, how to. All right, let me see if I can get something that I can add to this introduction side. I think I have to add something like why you need home office. All right, this why you need home office should be there. Okay, so importance of this, importance of well-designed home office. Let me see. Okay, I think these three will work perfectly. How an optimize enhances productivity. So let me just add this. All right, so I have this, and then I have this. So so I have importance, how and optimize, why you need office, and an overview of article focus on home. So when we come to the next, which is writing the content, what we have to do is we need to generate blog post title and meta description. Okay, so this is quickly, we can use ChatGPT to do that, but I don't use ChatGPT to create titles. All right, I use another two. You can just Google for title generator. Okay, you can just do title generator. SEMrush has a title generator. We also have a title generator as another tool. You can use Ahrefs, you can use SEMrush. All of them, they are all well. Then you come to any of them. Okay, you can just come any of them, and then I've never used this tool before. Let me see, is there any? I don't want the ones that you need to sign up before you can use. So let me just go to headline generator and see if it is okay. So how to use, easy. So where is it? Enter your main keyword here. So I'll enter home office setup. Okay, then I just generate titles. All right, so these are the headlines. 3 ways to create better home office setup with the help of these are so this will no best home office setup, no. How to sell a home, no. This is what is this? So you come to Ahrefs and then you do the same thing here. Okay, then this is how to headline. So I'll just, okay, let me, it's not listicle, so let me just use this, then generate. So let me just generate and see. Okay, so efficient home office setup. Okay, I need a setup, or I need a headline that will begin with the keyword. All right, so something like this: home office setup 101, essential equipment and layout tips. So I can go home office setup, setting up your home office, essential setup tips. I just want to see if I can combine something like this with other, designing a comfortable and functional home office space. Okay, home office setup, finding the perfect balance. Okay, so I go in like, what are the key elements of a successful home office setup? How can I optimize my home office setup for maximum productivity? What furniture and equipment do I need for a functional home office setup? How do I create? Okay, so these are, let me just go with this one, essential equipment. Now there's another home office setup, finding perfect balance. Let me go with this. Okay, so this is the the topic. Okay, so we, instead of doing transform it, the ultimate guide to an effective home office setup. Okay, instead of we doing this, we do this to be the heading. Then I'll come to meta description. I can also Google that. Okay, I can do, so meta description, the generator is also, Ahrefs is also having that, dashword is having that. Usually I use this dashword. Okay, and then the freeze.io is also a very good tool that you can use to create that. So what's your page about? You put in your, all right, so you just generate. Okay, discover the perfect home office setup to enhance your productivity, transform your home office. Okay, so this is what Ahrefs has generated for us, which is, discover the perfect home office setup to enhance productivity and create a comfortable home environment. Transform your home into a productive workspace with our expert tips and ideas for setting up a functional home office. Create an efficient and stylish home office that maximizes productivity. Okay, so I think the word discover here is becoming something like too AI generated. Okay, so let's go to, let me copy this and go to this. I prefer this guy because this tool usually gives you, the subject is about home office setup, and then I'll post the same thing over here as well, and then generate description. Okay, so creating a productive and comfortable home office setup is an essential remote work. Learn the best tips, ideas for setting up home office. Okay, creating a functional and productive home office setup is essential for remote work. Find tips, ideas. Okay, creating functional home office setup is crucial. These people have changed their setup because this is not how this tool really generates the Meta description. Let me get the new ideas. Creating an efficient and comfortable home office setup is crucial for creating discover tips and ideas. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, for meta description, I'll write it myself. So I will not bother myself over here again, because what is giving me is too AI. It sounds too AI. So I will just write it myself in a form of a story. I think that would be the best. So with that being done, I will just go ahead, write each section of the outline differently. So we come to ChatGPT, and then first of all we go to our outline, and then we copy the section. This is the first section, the introduction. The introduction of our home office. So we just copy here. We can use the prompt. Usually what I use is this one: human written 100% unique SEO optimized article. This is having 11k thumbs up, that, and then it has 8.4 million, which is quite huge for me. So I will just click on this and then put in my introduction here. Okay, so this is the introduction, and then I'll just hit enter. So it will go ahead and then create the introduction, and this, the outline of the article. It will just create the outline. So the introduction goes like this: in today's rapidly evolving work landscape, the concept of traditional office undergoing a profound transformation. The rise of remote work has. So if you can see what I put here: importance of well-designed home office, how and optimize. This is not how this is supposed to write. Okay, choosing the right location. No. So why is this not doing this thing for me? Okay, so let me use my real strategy that I used to do this. Okay, in each section of the outline differently. All right, so what we do here is we copy this section, okay, the introduction section, and then we use this prompt here. Okay, this is the prompt that I use to create section by section. So please ignore all previous instructions. You are an expert copywriter who writes detailed and thoughtful blog articles. You have a friendly tone of voice. I want you to write around 500 words of home office setup in the English language. I will give you a list of keywords that need to be in the text that you create. Interpret short and long sentences. Then utilize common terminology to enhance the originality of the content and avoid jargons. Please format the content in a professional format. Do not self-reference. Do not explain what you're doing. Here are the keywords. Okay, so the keyword that we are targeting is about home office setup. Okay, introduction. So home office setup, introduction. Now you copy the section and then you paste it here. All right, So this is it. Oh, sorry. So we have to copy this, come to ChatGPT, put it here. Now we go back, copy the introduction, and then put it here. Then hit enter. So the introduction, the importance of a well-designed, exactly what I want to talk about. So creating a conducive work environment at home goes beyond, okay, a thoughtfully designed home office is an investment in your focus, friendly overall job satisfaction. Imagine a space where every element is created to complement your home. Okay, so how an optimized setup enhance productivity and work-life balance. So an optimized home office setup is a catalyst for increased productivity and healthier work-life balance. When your workspace is tailored to your needs, you are not just working, you are thriving. All right. Why you need home office? Why not just work from the couch? You may wonder, while the allure of a cozy sofa is undeniable, having a designated home office brings a sense of structure to your day. Exactly. All right. So this is exactly how this is supposed to be written. All right. And it's perfect. Okay. Overall article focus on the home office setup. So the article delves into the intricacies of setting up an effective home office, from choosing the right furniture to optimize the lighting. We will explore the nuances that transform a mere room into a powerhouse productivity. Whether you are a seasoned remote worker or just venturing into the world home offices, this guide has something for everyone. Exactly. Okay, so this is how I used to create my blog post with ChatGPT. All right. So then the key factors for a successful for a successful home office setup. You have invest in a comfortable chair. You have lighting, you have technology, you have organization, you have economics, and all that. Then it has a conclusion. Okay, so you just copy this, and then you come to your let's say a fresh document. Then you paste this is the introduction. Okay, so this is going to be the introduction of our blog post, and the conclusion, the concluding part is what is going to be. So you can just take it out and then use your overall conclusion to be here. All right, so I will just take this one off. Now the next section, which is choosing the right space, so we copy this. All right, with the same command. Okay, the same command, we come to the next, which is a new chart. We copy this here, and then we do home office setup. Then we have choosing the right space. Okay, so we add that. Okay, so choosing the right space is the keyword we are targeting, and then we copy the whole thing here. Is this Okay, so we copy this. No, is this what? Okay, so let me close this. Then we paste this one here. Right, again, home office setup, choosing the right space. So in the ever evolving landscape of Aqua, choosing the right space for your home office setup is crucial. A well thought out setup is significant for. Okay, so as you can see, ChatGPT will always create something like this in the ever evolving landscape. Discover, so these kind of phrases or sentences are the ones that will always make you sound robotic to people or to readers. So we will go ahead and then rewrite some of these places within the article when embarking. So when it comes to evaluating available space, you have when embarking on the journey of creating this. So you have, I will leave the stop here and then copy this side as the second part of the blog post, then leave the conclusion. Now as you can see, the keyword that we are having, choosing the right space, it has spread all over within the text, which is very perfect. All right, so I come to the text and then I add it here. So here I will do setting up a home office, and then I'll add my section over here and then go right. So ChatGPT is supposed to tell me setting up lab home office setup, cyber security and all that. So let me just see what it is writing here. Just like I told you, in our other environment, so this side is always sound robotic. Okay, so how it's introduced or how it begins the section is always something that you need to go ahead and write it yourself. So you have tailoring your space to your profession. Exactly. So cybersecurity lab home office setup. When establishing a home office setup for cybersecurity lab, prioritize security, privacy, invest in the robust firewall. Exactly how this is supposed to be. Now, just like what I was telling you, you can see that this keyword, cybersecurity lab home office setup, is a complete post that you are going to write. Okay, so the reason why this becomes the pillar blog post is, now when you within this cybersecurity lab, you will link this to a whole blog post that talks about how to set up a home office lab for cybersecurity. So that's how this thing is going to be. All right, so we just copy this, leave the conclusion, and then we come to this and we paste it. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm going to repeat the same process for all the sections. Okay, so I need to create all the sections and then come back. So I'll pause the video here, create all the sections, and then continue.